morning to everyone. Today, myself Shloki Ajay Kunde from BSc second year, same 3. My group is CAP. Today's our seminar topic is classification of animal fossils, and we are going further to discuss it all about the introduction. Geology is an earth science concerned with the solid earth, the rocks of which it is composed and process by which they change over time. Geology has several branches like mineralogy, petrology, etc., and paleontology is one of them. So this seminar refers to this topic, classification of animal fossils. So, we are going to take that what is paleontology. Paleontology is the study of fossils, their age, method of formation, and evolutionary significance. So, in further slides, we are going to take a review of classification of animal fossils. So, the classification is divided into kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, etc. So, first we are going to take the basis for animal kingdom classification. Classification of animal kingdom is based on various fundamental features. First one is level of organization, second is symmetry, and third one is coelom development. So, we will take it one by one. First is level of organization. These level of organizations are broadly classified into cellular level of organization, tissue level of organization, organ level of organization, and organ system of organization. Then the second part is symmetry. Symmetry is broadly divided into three types: asymmetric, radial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. Asymmetry is a symmetry in which the animal cannot be divided into equal halves. Radial symmetry means if we pass a parallel line into an organism, then that organism will be divided into two equal halves. And what we mean by bilateral symmetry? In bilateral symmetry, if we pass a line through the organism, or we pass a diagonal, or we diagonally cut an organism, then the organism will be divided into 3 to 4 equal halves. Then third one is coelom. Then what is a coelom? Coelom means, in simple words, a body cavity. Coelom is also divided into coelomate, pseudocoelomate, and acoelomate. So first one in the diagram is given below. In what is coelomate? The organisms that possess coelom in their cells is called as coelomate. Acoelomate, in which the cells are in a package form, are called pseudocoelomates. And acoelomates, the organisms which does not possess coelom in their coelom or body cavity, is called as acoelomate. Further move to the classification of animal kingdom. Broadly, animal kingdom is classified into phylum, different types of phylum. So, there are many types of phylum. First one is phylum Porifera. Second is phylum Coelenterata, that is we call Cnidaria. Third one is phylum Ctenophora. Then phylum Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, or we can call it nematode or annelida. Then next one is phylum Orthopoda, phylum Mollusca, phylum Echinodermata, phylum Hemichordata, and the phylum Chordata. Further, this classification is also divided into life, domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, etc. In these phylums, the uh, now the phylum Porifera, we have the example of sponges: Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes. Each and every phylum is also divided into subclass, order, and etc. And the further classification is given as shown in the diagram: life, domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So here we are going to conclude this seminar. So summary: modern science has its roots in fundamental questions about the origin of life, earth, and interior of earth. After a long study on interior of the earth and its minerals and rocks, etc., we get lots of new information. Among these, we come to know about different types of fossils, and animal fossil is one of them. The seminar report focuses on the classification of animal fossils. The purpose of this seminar is to make the study of students easier and appropriate. I have attempted to make the text accessible to all the students in a easy manner. Thank you.